course, we thought we were, rock gods at the time because.
Well, yeah, I'm running across the stage, going down the ramp, just like Slash did on the Illusion tour.
Oh my
Nice.
God! And yeah, we played so many dumpy. Yeah, so that Knights of Columbus, that was out by Will and Knowles, right?
Yeah,
That one. Okay.
yeah.
Yeah, I think Eric and Brandy also had their rehearsal dinner there. You remember what we had to eat?
No.
Well, this is all very stimulating. So what are you up to tonight? You got to get out of here. So
Yeah. Well, I'm back on the wagon, so I got to do shopping. My wife's working late; she won't get home till like 9. I got to take care of some stuff for her.
and you couldn't grab a beer with me because of your calories.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't want to go sit at a bar and then feel guilty about drinking.
I got you.
And plus, I got to make, a friend of ours just had a baby, so my wife likes to make them a meal and take it over there. Well, she's not going to have time to make it, so I got to make it.
I got you. It's funny that it's her thing. She likes to make meals for people,
Right.
but she can't do it, so now it's your job. Oh, the married life. Maybe I don't miss it. I'm not sure. But what do you got going on the rest of the week?
A lot of this,
Just a lot of chill. Is your bowling done?
Yeah, we're all
Bowling
done.
stuff?
Yeah,
Every single one?
every one of them.
When's the new ones start up?
I thought about asking my wife to join one with me, because usually we do a volleyball in the
Right.
summer, and it doesn't look like the volleyball team's going to pan out, because you got to have 2 girls on the court at all time,
Okay.
and we can only get like 1 to commit. So
And that would be your wife?
yeah,
Okay. So any other girl is just like, I don't know how I feel about jumping.
or she's
around
like,
in
yeah,
the sand.
I could help out. I could be there once in a while.
Yeah.
It's like, well,
we need more of a
Because
commitment.
if you don't come, then we have to forfeit, and I think, we have to pay to play, and
Right.
so
Now, where do they have these? Is it that bar that's right across the street from Hardin Signs?
no.
Have you ever been in there?
I've been in there like when I was 21.
Yeah, I think you and I didn't we go in there
Yeah.
like once
Yeah.
and bumped into Tanner?
Yeah.
Wasn't that it?
Yep.
Yeah, that was weird. That was different.
Isn't that a gay bar?
I don't know. I've been in there a couple of times. I've never.
Or there's one right next to it or something? I feel like someone told me it was a gay bar.
I don't know. I think Diesel is the only gay bar we have.
Yeah. Well, yeah, unless you count the karaoke bar, which supposedly is a lesbian bar.
Well, that's true. Yeah. There are always an awful lot of lesbians there.
Now, they say it's a gay bar. There's always plenty of heterosexuals there. I think it's just the bar where the homosexuals are like, we're all going to hang out at this bar so that we can have a dating pool.
Okay.
A bar dating scene.
Right.
But then the heteros, I think, crash in on the party because it's a better bar.
It is. They did it up nice.
Because it's fun.
Right.
It's got good music and
Karaoke. I don't know about good music.
Well, I mean, it's got dancing music.
It's got stuff to do.
So what other bar can you go to that's like to dance?
Right.
And you can't.
Right.
So then you go there, and then they're probably like, what the hell are they doing here?
Now, are you talking about Diesel or?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. See, I thought you were talking about the
The karaoke bar, I think that's just like a softball league thing.
Pitch.
Yeah.
No, I think that's a lesbian bar. I think I do
It
because
says it right in the fine print.
I think it does. Like
Lesbians
right
only.
pitch or catch. But no, I've never been in Diesel. Have
Is
you?
it a play on words? Like
I thought so.
pitch the ball, or
yeah, you're a pitcher or a catcher.
is that working a lesbian thing though?
No, it's more of a.
Because they're always catchers, aren't
Yeah,
they?
well, I don't know.
Just being a girl, you have to catch.
Strap-ons, man.
Well, okay.
Strap-ons.
Well, now you're talking prosthetics.
And double-ended dildos.
You think that? Now, I think the double-headed dildo is probably mostly lived in the porn world. I don't think most women have that.
You don't think so? You
I don't think
a
so.
lesbian couple wouldn't enjoy
Double penetration,
dual
dual penetration.
Yeah.
Maybe.
enjoying each other?
Well,
Yeah.
why don't
Or they could just scissor. The idea of girls scissoring together and like rubbing, like smashing their clits against each other and getting off that way.
Yeah.
That's just funny. I don't know why, but that's
Really?
funny. That's hilarious to me.
I think it's hot.
Hot?
Yeah.
Have you seen porn like that?
Yeah.
Oh man, you are so. Did you hear the unnerve in my voice?
Oh man.
But dude, you have seen it all. Man, there are just some roads I won't go down, but I don't know. Maybe I would find it hot because I've never actually watched it, but like in my mind, it just makes me giggle.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
Well, yeah, I guess.
I don't know, and you know, the opposite of that, two guys like sitting Indian style across from each other, just jerking each other off. That's also kind
now
of
that
funny.
makes me laugh.
But the scissoring, no, it's like
Just because like a circle jerk is always the idea of a circle jerk when it's just, I'm sure it happens or it has happened.
Oh, it has, yeah.
You know, but just the idea of like a group of men sitting in a circle jerking each other off.
That is funny.
It's the funniest thing in the world.
And like, I wonder how much instruction is going on there.
That sounds like a locker room nightmare. Like,
Right.
like, what's going on here, guys? Oh, you're gay if you're not in it. Like, what? I think I'm gay if I'm in it. No, if you even tell anybody about this, you're
gay.
Like, yeah, it's like, okay. Then that's how they manipulate you. So now everyone's sitting there.
Like with half chubs because they don't know like what to do.
Oh, I'm not sitting
Should
next.
I like this?
I'm not going to sit next to Donnie over here.
He's the one with the calluses on his
Yeah.
hands.
Oh, this kid's got a limp wrist.
I've always like how much instruction. Like I wonder if they're like you know. Oh, I prefer it dry. Oh, I prefer it oiled. Fast, slow it down, buddy. I'm not ready to come yet. Neither is Charlie over here.
Have you ever heard? Yeah,
I mean, how does that work? Like,
they're all trying to time it to come together.
right? Yeah. Like how does that work? Like if somebody taps out, like oh thank God. All right, fellas, see you later. And you just drop the dick that was in your hand.
Yeah.
It's like. Somebody else
Well,
doing it. And then
they scoot in.
Then they scoot in. They
until it's down to the last two.
and then they hang out and like place bets.
So they keep going, yeah.
Oh man.
And now someone's got to jiggle the balls. You know, like they start.
Let's get some ball work over here.
Someone tongue and ass. Come on.
Jesus, that is funny. That's
Nipples.
A good bit.
Who's on the nipples?
Now, speaking of nipples, do you like that shit? On you?
Nipples?
Yeah.
No.
You like a girl fucking with your nipples?
No.
I thought I remembered you being like, yeah, it's really uncomfortable.
No, I hate it.
Yeah.
I don't want my nipples touched at all.
At all?
No.
Why? I know that we've talked about this, but I just want to revisit this because it's a very strange phobia.
Yeah, well, it's not even a phobia. It's just like
Nippophobia.
it feels so terrible to me. I don't want it.
Okay.
I don't like it.
So even if, regular cowgirl, she puts her hand on your chest for a little bit of support.
I'll move her hands.
You'll move them up or
on,
down.
higher on my pec or down. Yeah, because it doesn't feel good.
You just, it's an instant turn off.
It's painful.
It's painful.
Yeah, I don't like it.
So the thought of getting a nipple piercing is completely out of the question.
Right. It's not the outside of the nipple. It's the inside of the nipple. It's like the tissue inside of my breasts.
Mm-hmm.
is it's weird. I don't know if I suffered trauma as a kid or something, but
or maybe in maybe you got like one extra little Y chromosome.
Yeah. So I've got.
So you.
Oh, I'm gonna be the percentile of the guy that got breast cancer because I got that active tissue. You
know what? Not to make a joke of this, man. But speaking of breast cancer, Danielle and the kids are going to visit a mutual friend of ours who was just diagnosed with breast cancer this fucking weekend. She had them both removed.
Yeah,
both titties gone. Both titties.
Is she gonna do the implants?
I don't know. I don't really talk to her.
Oh.
I just heard about this through Danielle, but I know her and her husband, and they had been trying to have a kid for so long, and they just finally did, and then they find out about this. So it's like,
yeah,
total downer on the in life and on this show. So just bringing some breast cancer awareness to the population that listens to the show.
Well, we've got a friend that went through the same thing, and she's great now. I mean, it worked out.
She got them both removed?
She had to, because they got to be safe. They got to get rid of all of it.
Sure.
And, she was able to do the implants, and I'm sure she's not happy it happened, but,
right.
Life is great.
You got to roll with it?
Yeah.
Okay, so she's positive. Because
it's not the end of the world. She's alive,
right.
and they can cosmetically fix it. She can still look like feminine up there, and
right.
It's no big deal. I mean, it's a big deal, but it's not.
Right. Have you talked to, is she married? This friend of yours?
I think so.
Okay, so obviously you haven't talked to, that would be my first question to her husband. Like, what is it? Does it look real?
No. Well, I wouldn't ask those questions.
Why not?
Well, I mean, that's a little intrusive.
I'm just curious.
I would, maybe with a, I would ask you, so how'd it go? Feeling the fake tits. How was it?
So we're talking about me dating just a random girl?
Maybe if you were with a girl with fake implants, then I would ask you about it.
Okay.
But I wouldn't ask her.
This other particular instance, that's a little too personal.
So what do you, how did he do it? Can I see him? I mean, what? They're not real anyway.
If I pinch him, do you feel it? Does your nipple get hard when you pinch it? I wonder. I'm curious as to how that would,
Well, because they just remove the tissue inside. You still have the nerves and the skin.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
Oh, I see. I don't know. I guess the only woman that I
no, they don't just like carving a roast beef turkey.
Well, that's what
roast beef turkey.
The roast beef turkey. That's what they had to do back in the day. Danielle's grandmother, both of her grandmothers had to have titties,
and they just tie it in a knot like a wiener, like a hot dog.
I guess they just chop it off and then flatten it out. And her grandma, I've seen this fucking thing. She wears a bra. It's like a specially made bra, but it's got one fake tit in it. Yeah. So that's how she gets around it. But when she takes that off, she's got one real titty, one not titty.
Right.
No titty there.
Yes.
So I didn't know that. Maybe if they can keep the skin and the nerve endings and just push a bunch of silicone up there.
Yeah.
Fuck it. Kick her up to a D.
Yeah, exactly. Upgrade.
Yeah. Let's turn this, this situation around.
And then you also, so let's say you do upgrade, something you always wanted to do. You always wanted to go up to the C or
just try it.
The bigger cup. Well, now you have to get implants because that's the wild card you drew in life.
Right.
Now you upgrade. Now you can tell all of your friends that you didn't get the boob job for fun, okay? It's serious, everybody. I had cancer.
Right.
And then everyone goes, oh, my God. Meanwhile, you got to go bigger without the stigma of people. Now, this is a small little pot of gold at the rainbow. You know what I'm saying?
Small.
To have to go through cancer and all that bullshit
right.
is horrible. But the light at the end of the tunnel is that if you did want to go bigger, and now you do, you don't get that stigma of, oh, she got a boob job.
Slut.
Yeah. You could be like, no, hey, watch your mouth.
Yeah.
She went through cancer. That's a survivor.
Right.
And now you got a big rack.
And every guy can't stop looking at it.
Yeah.
And probably most of the girls. Most.
I mean, it's a lose-win.
Yeah, that is a lose-win. That is, yeah. I see. I don't know. I'd be interested to talk to her husband after, if they're going to upgrade, downgrade, because she was kind of a smaller chested woman. So I'm curious if, and she was one of those girls that she always would make fun of how small her breasts are. Somehow, some way, in one conversation or another, throughout the course of hanging out with her, there would be at least one comment where she'd be like, "Oh, me and the itty bitty titty committee," or something like that, and it's just like, "Wow, okay." So she's got to be self-conscious about it,
right?
That's got to be a weird thing though, too, because being a girl is tits the equivalent to dick? Like
no,
because I know this one guy.
Because any girl with small tits can get laid.
Okay.
A guy with a small dick is probably going to have a lot more trouble keeping a girl around.
Yeah.
Whereas a girl that's flat, she could be hot as fuck, and it's okay.
Yeah, dude, but I think you and I are kind of in the minority here. Like we've never been like tit guys. Like I don't